From vehicles that seemingly are from a sci-fi world to ones that run in ways you wouldn't expect and more. Join me as I reveal to you 10 of the most advanced vehicles in the world here on Tech Area. Number 10. Mars Rover Vehicle.
The Rover has incredible maneuverability thanks to its 6 wheels with a diameter of 127 centimeters.
Starting off, we have a space vehicle that ironically will never be going to space. The Mars Rover vehicle was indeed a rover made by NASA with the intent that it would ferry people across the surface of Mars should there be a colony. But obviously we don't have a colony there yet, and we won't be reaching Mars as part of NASA or SpaceX's program until 2024 at the earliest. But that being said, this vehicle was designed to indeed fill the qualifications of moving around on Mars. Its wheels are made of rubber strips instead of being a full-on hunk of tire in order to not just move over obstacles quickly, but as able to be cleaned easier. The frame is lightweight and easy to handle on the inside. While it may not be used on Mars ever, it can serve as a blueprint for what vehicles on Mars may need to be like in order to get around efficiently. Number 9. Yamaha Motoroid.
Electric bikes smart. The fact is that the vehicle can interact with the driver thanks to the built-in artificial intelligence.
The future of motorcycles as a whole is something many people are working on in different ways. For Yamaha, they're working on it in the concept form via Motoroid bike. This is a futuristic smart bike that runs purely on electricity. Yes, this is 100% green bike. That's what the team at Yamaha were going for. But what about the smart bike bit, you ask? Well, that's because the bike has an AI inserted into it that can literally interact with its owner via facial recognition and gestures, including being able to move on its own towards the owner so that they don't have to span the distance. It'll even help secure the rider to the bike so that they don't fall off. Number 8. Renault Float.
It's more like a flying or a floating bubble. It's noteworthy that this car was designed by the most ordinary student.
At first, the Renault Float is not what you would define as a car, mainly because it appears as a bubble that somehow floats across the road and other terrain. It is indeed a car in a loose fashion. And to be clear, yes, it is indeed floating over the ground using the same technique that certain trains, including one by Elon Musk, is using to float over their tracks. Because of this, the Renault Float is a vehicle that can literally glide across the surface of a road or terrain without any bumps or discomfort for the rider. There are several versions of the Float, including ones for one passenger or several. Number 7. Terrafugia TFX.
Cruising speed of the car is 322 kilometers per hour, and it can travel up to 805 kilometers.
If you were to try and draw a car from the future, the Terrafugia TFX might just be close to what you have in mind. Because this does indeed look like a futuristic car. But what really makes this car so advanced is that it's not just a car. It's a flying car. Not unlike certain flying vehicles today, the car is equipped with electric motors and propellers that'll lift the car up like a helicopter and then thrust it forward like a plane. Though the vehicle is still being tested, it could be rather revolutionary if it were to be made available on the wide market. Number 6. SureFly.
Element of electric vehicles. SureFly is a flying taxi, which moves using a hybrid power plant.
Believe it or not, there is a major market out there for flying taxis, and the team at Workhorse believe they have a model of aerial vehicle that can fulfill that need via the SureFly. The SureFly is a helicopter taxi of sorts that uses both gasoline and electric power to fly. What's more, the device is operated mostly by a computer. The pilot can take control during liftoff, but then set the computer to fly towards the destination requested via the quickest path. The SureFly is still under development, but strides are being taken to make it even better equipped for the job at hand. Number 5. Sherp ATV.
A cross-country vehicle created by a Russian company. Its main feature is its unique, unparalleled patency.
The concept of an ATV is not new, and many exist out there, but a Russian company made the Sherp ATV to outdo all of them in all the ways that matter, including the vehicle being super lightweight despite its rugged appearance, and being able to go just about anywhere, including on water and even on ice. The wheels are able to go over various rocks, obstacles, and climb certain inclines without much issue. Even when 2 of the wheels are pinned, it'll still keep going. Add to that an interior that is tough, can carry a ton, literally, of cargo without slowing the vehicle down, and more, it's a perfect vehicle for cross-country travel and heavy work. Number 4. UHAC.
26 meters. It's 10 meters tall, and the speed of movement on water is 37 kilometers per hour.
In development by the US military, the UHAC is a land and amphibious vehicle, the goal of transporting troops across the water and either onto land or onto ships. The length and design of the vehicle ensures it can carry out its mission better than current vehicles in use by the military, and it can carry up to 190 tons. Its unique treads also ensures that it can be used in combat while avoiding obstacles set up like roadblocks. Number 3. PARS 6x6 CBRN.
The armed forces in complete safety. It's equipped with a system for detection and identification of weapons of mass destruction.
The PARS 6x6 CBRN has a very simple function. It's meant to protect the people inside from just about everything, including nuclear fallout, which is something that many people are worrying about nowadays. The design of the craft is meant to not just protect them, but also detect just about any threat that can come their way, and more. It's not meant for long-distance travel, but is more than capable of getting to safe points for the 4 men or women inside. Number 2. Neutron. This is called the Neutron, and it's a bike that was developed by Parker Brothers Concepts and was shown off in the film Tron Legacy as a light cycle. The Neutron is a completely electric motorcycle via lithium battery pack, meaning that it doesn't have any gas emissions and is thus very friendly to the environment, which is a vast majority of motorcycles are not. The bike is sleek and is meant to slice through the air, so much so that the Parker Brothers state that the bike can go up to 100 miles per hour. The only downside to this bike is that the team are only making a limited amount of bikes per year, including only 25 in 2019. But if you get one, it'll be like you're flying down the grid in Tron. Number 1. Hoversurf S3.
With between 20 and 40 minutes of flying time on a single charge, depending on the battery type.
Not all bikes need to operate on the ground. The team at Hoversurf took this to heart when they decided to make a vehicle that would quite literally take them off the ground while still somewhat feeling and operating like a motorcycle. And thus, they made the Hoversurf S3. The focus of it was to not just make a hover bike of sorts, but to use the technology that is out there right now to make this product a reality. To that end, it succeeded. It uses a mix of manual and automatic technology to make the blade spin, to guide the craft, and to lower it down, not unlike a regular motorcycle. It's still being tested and upgraded, but this could be the true future of motorbikes. Thanks for watching, everyone. What do you think of these special and advanced vehicles that are being made all over the world? Can you believe the concepts of some of the vehicles that you see here? Which of these vehicles would you personally love to drive? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the channel.